Channel, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Linden Houston. Well, tonight or morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, I'm just doing some night prepping. I'm just gonna make out some Jamaican patty. So I'll be doing cheese and beef tonight and beef. So I'm just gonna prep it up. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, just remember to like, share, subscribe, do subscribe, and thumbs up the live. So basically, it's just prepping tonight. I'm gonna roll it out, show you how I do it. Once it comes in, just double tap on the screen. I'm sure you can see, I'm safe you can see exactly what's going on here. So this one, all right, I'll take down some of these that you can see what's going on. Okay, sure you can see what's going on there. Get some flour on my surface. So I have some dough here. I need to use up these ones. So once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, please do thumbs up the live, and if you haven't yet subscribed yet, please do subscribe. So, you know, sometimes while a lot of people sleeping, this is what I have to do. I have to be prepping, setting up myself for tomorrow. Basically, I'm rolling out these, you know, making out some patty. Of course, you need some flour down on this. Welcome to the channel. Great work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you haven't yet subscribed yet, please do consider to do so. Basically, I'm making some Jamaican beef patties. So I'll be doing beef and cheese and beef. This is a cutter I use. This one you won't get it in the shop because I designed this one and I get it made. This light is very bright. Let's turn it down a little bit. So once you come in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up live. And if you're new, please do consider to subscribe. Every little help, as comes a Tesco. But these are handmade. It's a little bit harder when it's handmade, but you have to do what you have to do. Thank you very much. Thank you. So you can leave them like that, or you can, I'm show you how I do it. I'm just getting my other brush. So you can leave them as they are. Normally use a fork just to double seal it. All this is personal preference. Yes, Michelle, I'm doing some beef patty in the night here because I have to set myself up for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is different thing I have to do. Tomorrow I'm going to do some baking. So you know how it goes, Michelle. I have some more which I made up today. I'll bring them out. So I need to cut some off this one. So that will go on that. I'm going to make some cheesy beef also. Or probably I'll just finish with the beef on them. This is kind of the easy part, because not much long ago, probably half an hour ago, I finished making the dough. So the dough, they take quite a while to make because, the folding process and thing. But that's my marker. Normally give him a little bit of water around the edge like this. Keep him nice and tight. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live and feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. For those who are watching the replay also, just to let you know you're welcome. So you see, these are handmade patties. So there's no rush thing. All made by Linden hands. Welcome everyone from near and far. Normally use just a fork, just to double seal it. This is personal preference, but I like to give him a little bit of crimp on the edge. Doesn't take long to do. So you're lovely there. Nice shape. Look at that. Still have more to do. What I'm gonna do, I don't want to start them up like this because I want you to see what I'm doing. We're just gonna put that one and shift this over. That's how we're gonna work today. Although it's night here now where I am, so just gonna keep him working like this. Once he comes in, please do thumbs up the live and feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's Cassandra. just taking off the excess edge off this. Sometimes you have to square them up properly. So normally use this to line them up properly. So when I do this, everything become accurate. See that? So I know where to cut it through. I can easily use this and cut it through. It's not that I have to use the other one. Don't have to, but it helps. You know, it's a pastry cutter, and it helps to seal it. Meanwhile, see that? So that's when you use this, give it that nice edge going around. So I like to use these large stainless steel baking tray because they hold in the oven properly. So you see I have some these. Normally, don't throw them away. Just knead them up. And you're gonna need them. Because you can't waste anything in them. These, you're definitely gonna need them. So keep them. All right. Just gonna get the other batch. Because I make up about 5 blocks today. I'm gonna show you how normally. Look at that. See these? I made them up in blocks. So when I do it like this, everything become easy. These are already folded. See that? They're already folded. Nice. Look at that. They're already folded. So normally this, made them up and put them in the fridge to relax. Because it's a must, you have to let them relax, you know. All right, while it's relaxing, I'm gonna leave this there. We're gonna cut him about here. So that's about there. Just gonna leave him on this side. this feel like it need a little bit more in it. So what I'm gonna do, you take some of this and you put him down just to balance him out, you know. That's how you have to do it. Yeah, you have to do what you have to do, you know. It's, you know, they're the same. It's no harm. It's no harm doing it. These doughs, they are the same recipe. Same recipe. So just to get this balance. Now we're going to put some more flour over this. Otherwise, they're going to stick. So we don't want them to stick. There's a rule of thumbs. When you're doing things like this, it's always go lengthwise, then across. So you get your length, then your width, then you work your way across. So I don't need to roll much. So those little bits you see I put in there, no harm to the dough, you know, get them even more flaky. Then we're gonna mark him out now. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. You know, it helps the channel, help the algorithm, and you know, feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it. And if you do, thank you for your subscription. And thank you also for your lovely positive comment. Possibly tomorrow I'm gonna do some veggie patty tomorrow. Well, we see how it goes. Probably not happening tonight. Also, I was supposed to make a pistachio cheesecake. I have everything set up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the channel, Leroy. Welcome to the channel. Once it comes in, please do thumbs up the live. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do consider subscribe. My name is Linden Houston. Welcome to Linden Houston Cooking. Today I'm just sorting out some patty, rolling out and making some patties. If you notice how I pack them, normally I pack some coming down, then up. Very important. So that's finished. So I'm just gonna put another tray down. these that left, just gonna set these aside, and I'm gonna use, pardon me, I'm gonna use them back, utilize them. But these little bits, we normally just put them back in them. So that's how we're doing it. Make sure you get your flour down. But this is how I like to make mine. I like to put a little bit of water right around where I mark it there. But this is how I like to make my patty, rather than roll them out. You know, there's another way you can make it. It's like some company, they roll them out, then cut a circle, then just put the meat and fold it. But I love my way. But the thing, when you make it that way, if you note in the fillings, it's not that moist. But the way I make mine, when you bite into it, you know, it's moist and nice and tasty. You know, but each person make it different. Yeah, the thing is, I have probably about 3, 4 different recipes, but I normally stick to this one. But this recipe I use for this particular dough is like one of my favorite, and it's a recipe which I developed myself rather than try to use someone else's recipe. Remember to thumbs up the live, ladies and gentlemen, once it comes in, and feel free to touch up that subscribe button. Need some water. Let's get myself a bit of water. What I like with this particular dough, which I made up and developed, when I roll it like that, you can see even the bubbles, air pocket in it also. That mean when it's baked, it's going to be flaky. Notice I use my hand like a scoop, like just press him down. Welcome, Jackie. Was a bit busy earlier on. Jackie is like, the work is on me. I'm telling you, the workload is heavy. So much things I have to do. Unbelievable. And normally to make these dough by hand and to make so much patty by hand, it's a challenge, I'm telling you. But hard work is a key to success. Normally most people would be in bed now. I don't even know what time is it. You have to just keep going at it, I'm telling you, Jackie. I tell you, from morning, it's like I'm on it. Yeah, I know you'll understand. I know you're very clever. I know you're very clever. And you have a great sense of humor. So I'm not worried about that part. But I'm telling you, the work stand up on me today. But the thing is, when you're self-employed, is a different level. But no work at all. Is easy anyway. So as I say, ladies and gentlemen, so this finished, I'm just gonna put some of the tray. Normally I want to do probably about possible 8 trays tonight. Let me just shift this corner. As if I put this here, I think you've probably seen it a little bit better. Okay, so as I said, these that leave off like this, you know, don't throw them away. I'm gonna combine them together, but I'm gonna leave them. I normally leave them. That's a spot for them. So I'm just taking out another bar. Because I normally, as I showed you guys earlier, I made them in blocks. Like this, look at this. So that's how I do them. So with this now, these little bits where, as I said to you, leave off. I use these to chop up this dough. When you're doing things like this, you don't want to have any waste. Once you start waste, this is your money going in the bin, so you can't throw them away. So I want the edge a little bit neat, so I'm just cutting off these. So when the edge is a little bit rough, I normally just trim it up because I don't like when they look rusty. I like when it's nice and neat. When you look at this, you know, people think it's factory made, but the factory they made with is Linden hands. That's the factory these come from. Thing is, this one finish, you know. This one finish. Where's the other one? Okay. All right, let me just get the other one. Normally when I make this, I make sure I have two of them, you know. You have to make sure you scrape out even everything. Right now you can't afford to waste any. So just gonna give him a bit of stir him up. That's what to do. Just let him stir him a little bit. And that's good to go. So I'm gonna make a couple more of the beef one. And then I'm gonna do some cheesy beef. Yeah, exactly. You know the drill. Yeah. Can't waste nothing at all, you know? See, in life, you have to appreciate everything, you know. Because even the crumbs is important. See, when I see how hard I have to work, it's like I don't play around with things like that because my money hard to work. When I said hard, so by tomorrow, I probably have to wake up maybe 6 o'clock. Tomorrow I need to make some cakes and some sauce. Already marinate some jerk chicken, so probably we see what happen. You know, probably don't do the live on the jerk chicken, but I'll see what happen. Probably change my mind. See all of this? I'm not going to throw them away. Tell you a trick. Once you put it down, just let them relax a bit. You'll be surprised what can happen. All right. So these haven't rolled yet. Those are relaxed. So we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna put some of this back in here. And you don't want it too thick either, you know. So you have to use good judgment when you're doing things like this. So that's the same thing they do in the patty factory. Okay, you said how do you know that, Linden? I used to work at, when I was young, probably about 16, 17, I get the chance of working at 2 patty factory. Grace's and Spicy Nice. But the only thing is, when I ask them for the recipe, I'll be there making out patty, but they're not gonna give you the recipe, I'm telling you. You know, but when it comes to food, you know, I would say that I have good knowledge when it comes to food. Because actually 99.5% of my recipe I use, I develop them myself. If I said I'm gonna make a cake out of, listen, Irish potato. I never do it, but if I take up an Irish potato and said, I'm going to make a cake out of this, believe me, a cake going to come out of that. And I'm telling you, I won't struggle. Yeah, once I look on that Irish potato, even the tomato, if I decide I'm going to make a tomato cake, a cake going to come out of the tomato. Welcome to the channel of one. If you're new here, you're here with Linden Houston. My name is Linden Houston, and welcome to the channel. But today, or tonight, or in the night, whatever you want to call it, I'm just making out some Jamaican beef patty. Soon I'll jump on some cheesy beef, and possible tomorrow I'm gonna do some vegetarian one. So this is all hard, and the time they take to make. But you start eating this, you finish it in probably 3 minutes, but it takes a while to make. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, thumbs up the live, and feel free to like, share, subscribe. Just having a little bit of water. So later when I finish this, I will have myself nice hot cup of jasmine tea. Either jasmine tea or ginger. I'll probably take the jasmine. It's a little bit more fresh. Thank you very much. Thank you, KG. Appreciate all your positivity and your support. The thing is, Linden is for real. If you should ask any of my brothers and sisters, my wife, they'll tell you I'm for real. When I was young, normally if my mom asked me if I do something, yeah, I'm telling her yes, I did it. And some of the things what she asked me, if it's true about a particular situation, when I said yes, she said, but you're bare fierce, because I'm telling you, giving her the honest answer. But it's what it is. At times, when you speak the truth, at times it's less hassle. The consequence might be great in some sense, but at least you don't have to tell. And sometimes when you tell a lie, you end up have to tell probably 5 more just to cover the one lie. Yeah, what the thing is? I need to make some cheesy beef, and I think I take out about 8-9 trays. All right, to make probably about see how much more tray of the beef I'll do, because I need to sort out some cheesy beef also. So you see these pieces, I need to put them, I haven't started rolling them yet. But these, I need to tuck these back in here. Yeah, thank you, Jackie. Yeah. See, Jackie is there, my sister, son. Me and Jackie grew up together, in a lovely family home. We have good times, hard times, bad times, but, we just let it pass over our head and move on, because, sometimes in life, don't get yourself stuck at one spot at times, because it's not good. Sometimes you have to just move on. It's for real, isn't it? Normally, most Monday, I normally make patties. Most Monday. So Monday, sometime Monday, Tuesday, it's a little bit. It's a funny. It's just a funny day, but I give God thanks still, because it could be worse. But the thing with me, while I'm doing this, when I cook, it relaxes me. When I start cooking, I'm going. It's like a train startup. I can go for hours just enjoying myself. For me, this is like a therapy. You have some people, take other things, do other things to, help themselves while they stress. For me, this is like a therapy. So when I finish later, I'm just gonna have a light bite. In the night here, I probably have I love porridge, but either some nice bowl of oats porridge with some cinnamon and nutmeg, or almond cheese toasty. But in one way, I probably go for the oats porridge, because when I make oats porridge, I'm telling you, nice, tastes better than ice cream. Because when I start making my porridge, with a caramel and oats, I'm not stopping till it tastes nice. Yeah, I'm working on it. So later, probably a nice oatmeal, and then relax. Probably watch a film, or some, preaching or something. We see how it goes. But at least tomorrow, I don't have this to do. But tomorrow, I need to pack the food truck tomorrow. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Once you comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Thank you, KG. Thank you. Please do thumbs up the live, and if you're new, please do consider to like, share, subscribe. I like to put these together. Make sure you put them together. Because even if you don't want to roll these out now, you just wrap them back. So you see, normally when I do these, I form them into a block, and it's very important you do that. When I used to work at Sanders Dungiva, as a baker, and that was like 19 years old. Then I leave to go to San Susie. When I go to San Susie, I normally they put me on breakfast because the sous chef at that time, I think it was Osman and Robert. So they tell the executive chef, don't let this young man out your side, take him. So they put me on breakfast. So I started breakfast, lunch, and started some serious training. But working at San Susie was like a dream come true because I did have an advantage over many chefs. And it's like pastry was my strong point. But then a chef that used to give me trouble, at Sandals, Chef Sang, I used to thought he gave me trouble, but then I run away from him and go to San Susie. Guess who come at San Susie as the executive chef? Chef Sang. But when the guy come and see me, he behaved different, and he said, if you want to be a good chef, he said, I'll train you. Yeah, so, thank God for Chef Sang. When he finished, soup, sauce, fine dine, everything, plus 3 extra certificates. So I was really loaded at that time. And that helped me very much, throughout my career. Because I was already good at pastry. But then some other techniques in the kitchen, and really helped me. That's what helped me to be here in England, because it was a dream to come to England, but it was a company, massive grasshopper in there, saw my CV. I didn't sign up for it. They request me for me to come here. That's how I end up here. And when I come, I see many chefs there from different countries. Some Jamaican was there, but still, I stand out very strong in the race. That's why I always call myself Olympic chef. Because I know I can handle myself in any situation. You pitch it, I hit it. Once it food, welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. And feel free, like, share, subscribe. Do leave positive comment. So after this one, after I fully stray, I'm gonna do some cheesy beef. I think I have probably about how much of this left? I think I have about 2 blocks left, so I can still get my cheesy beef out of that. Now I do sell them. These are from a truck. I have a catering truck, fully equipped catering truck. So I need to prep these. These takes long. These take long. You see, some people buy their patties. For my truck, I don't buy. The only thing I buy is ingredients. The cakes, I made them by myself. They're all made by me. Cakes. My wife will help me. She's at work now. She works as a nurse. So, but the cakes and stuff and these, I made them myself. Yeah, but these are for the truck. So it's not like you can make 10 hours of. You have to make enough that when you're going, you see what you can do with these. You can make these and you put them in a massive fridge massive fridge. Round the back, I have some big massive fridge or freezer, and then you sort them out yourself. Yeah, the next thing now I need to do loose couple tray. Cheesy beef is basically the same process. So I'm going to show you how I do my cheese and beef. Make sure you have some flour down. And the cheese and beef, I normally do them with a different pattern. Some people put what do you call it? Marker on it. With mine, I don't put any marker. All I do I put different pattern that I know when you take it up. Like my veg patty, the shape is same, but the pattern on the edge is different. So that's a clever way I do them, because I don't want to use any marker and put around it. Some of these markers, I don't really trust them. You put in marker like red and blue on food product. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Yeah, Leroy, it's a lot of work. But you have to do what you have to do, I'm not gonna break anybody's shop, so. It's something I get from my father. One thing nobody can say about my dad. He's in Jamaica now. His name is Linden as me. They call him Teddy. Sometimes I call him Peter or Mug. That man, my dad, in Jamaica. That man don't know what lazy is, I'm telling you. Growing up, that man doing 2-3 jobs. The crazy thing is, I grew up, I come here already, and I used to do 2-3 jobs. I used to leave off, I used to work at a care home. Before I leave the Grasshopper, I was a sous chef at the Grasshopper. And I leave and go to a care home. So this is a cheesy beef I make. Normally, I like to use good quality cheese in my cheesy beef patty. I don't deal with rusty things, Young boys, them and the boxers, them, they love this thing. I put good, nice cheese in it. Good quality. If I get the sliced one, well, when I get the sliced one, I normally use the sliced one, but if I do get it, some of them, they like rubber. So if they like rubber, if they don't not good quality, just check the packaging. I don't buy it. This one is proper cheese. This is good quality cheese. Yeah, so when I come here in England, it's like, I realize I'm doing 2-3 jobs. And then I reflect. I realize my dad used to do the same thing. That man don't scared of work. And the same with me. Work asking me who is the daddy. Yeah, sometimes my wife said, slow down, slow down. Yeah, I used to do 2-3 jobs. As I said, when I used to work at a care home, weekend, Friday, Saturday, care home, I wake up 6 in the morning. I need to reach work 7. So I do 7 till 7. After finish that 7 till 7 shift, I have to drive to a busy restaurant called the Bulls. Chef there was good. People who know, they here in England they call it pub. But I have nothing to do with the pub. I'm just working in the restaurant. And that place was busy, I'm telling you. You know, so and I worked there for about 3 years. So I'm doing, you know, a 12-hour shift at one, and then go to the other one, do like 3.5 hours. So I do that for about 4 years. Plus Tuesday, Wednesday, when I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, I normally work at normal cover for the head chef in Lingfield. I think it's Lingfield chart. Yeah, somewhere in Oxford. Yeah, so you have to work hard for what you want, you know, because you know I never seen a wheelbarrow push by itself. And if I do see it, I'm not gonna watch to see where it's pushing. I'm gone. I run gone. You can imagine a wheelbarrow coming by itself. You seen this one now? You put him down, him relax. There's another way you can know when the dough is relaxed. When you roll it out, just watch. If you roll the dough and you see it coming back in like snail crawling back, the dough need to relax, or the elasticity of the dough is finished. You know, you need to put it down or just get rid of it. But it depends on who make it and your recipe. So you see this one? No force at all. Just moving. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please thumbs up the live. Yeah, show some support. So tonight is party night, you know. Now I'm rolling this. Start to feel hungry. I like to shape my dough up, you know. I mean, I see where I'm going. Remember to thumbs up the live, ladies and gentlemen. And feel free to subscribe. And this here is a cheesy beef I'm working on, you know. After the cheesy beef, later, some nice porridge. It's gonna be oats porridge later. But now who texting me on the other phone? Remember what I said when I made my patties? Instead of putting colored pen on them, I don't do that. Different shape. So this, use the same one. Give him a nice shape on the side. So when I take this up and know this, when you do this, look at this. See, it look like cheese. Look at this. So I just do the edge like this. So you know, that, hey, when you take that up, that is cheesy beef. So that's what I do. And the veggie one, I do the veggie one different shape also. I mean, when you take him up, you know it's veggie. I think I have probably about one more tray or 1.5 tray left. That cheesy beef. Probably about one more tray I can get out of that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. So these ones, put them there. I have some nice lively one here. So let me see what's going on with this one. See that? So that's how I do it when I make them in blocks. Now sometimes you can feel it, and sometimes it need a little bit more in the middle. Yes, Jackie. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I only have to make all the cheesy beef. But we catch up, Jackie, tomorrow or later. And thank you very much. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live and feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate that. same time, I'm just brushing off the excess flour of this. But it's not much still. But normally, if you make them and there's too much flour on it, well, I make these actually every week. So, you can use a spray bottle and, just spray some water over it, or get a brush. Where you get down some flour. So probably only can get two more out of that. When I finish these, sort them out, and make myself some lovely oat porridge. You have to make sure you get them right. That's why I use my cutter. This designed by me. So you won't find that one in the shop. So 2 left. 2 of these left. I need to sort out these 2. Just knead up this together. So once you knead them together, then we're going to get our length first. Make sure you get the length first. And then you get the width. It's a little bit too much. Little cheese left. I'll eat that later with something else. These a little bit bigger, but that's fine. See that? So I'm just gonna put that on a small tray. This one can go here. I'm just gonna cut a piece of grease paper or baking paper to go on that. Now sometimes you want just one piece of that and it takes so long to come out. I'm just gonna cut this in half. There you go. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'm gonna give you those who normally watch coming on my live, I normally give you a close-up shot of what's going on. So that's a patty there. And then we have these ones over here. So that's the shape of my cheesy beef. It's just a pattern is different. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow in another live. Peace be unto you all.